Hey everyone, my name is Amina and welcome to the Weird Money Mindset, where you have to be weird to win with money. Let me ask you something. Do you have money set aside for car maintenance and repairs? If you are weird like me, then you know that car ownership means more than just paying for gas and insurance. People who are weird with their money save specifically to fund car maintenance and repairs. If you live in a place like New York City where you can walk or take the subway everywhere, that's great for you. I don't live in a city like that. I live in a city where getting around requires a car. I need a car to get to work, to school, the park, the grocery store, medical appointments, restaurants. I need a car to get anywhere and everywhere. Perhaps you live in a similar city. Now imagine one day your car does not start. Maybe it's the battery, the alternator, or something else. Without savings set aside specifically for car maintenance and repairs, you might have to put it on a credit card and risk accumulating interest, which means you will pay back more than you borrowed. Scramble to find a quick temporary fix that doesn't really solve your problem. Pay a rideshare driver to take you around town, which can be expensive, or rely on friends and family for rides, which can be stressful and maybe even ruin some relationships. Without reliable transportation, you could miss work and even risk losing your job, which for most people is their only source of income. If you are weird with your money, you know that the moment you purchase a car, you need to start saving money specifically for your future car maintenance and repairs. Weird people know that cars will always need maintenance and repairs. We know that it's not a matter of if, but when we will need the repair. And we know that car repairs somehow always cost $500 or more, so we might as well repair as much as possible. Normal people don't think about car repairs until they need them. They don't think about them until the check engine light comes on or until they start hearing strange noises as they drive down the street. Now let's talk about some of the most common car expenses that normal people tend to overlook or not think about until they need them. Oil changes. Oil changes are needed every few months depending on your car and how much you drive. Oil changes can cost between $50 and $100. If you don't get your oil changed, it could lead to engine problems. Tire replacements. Tires wear down over time and they are not cheap. You can expect to spend $100 or more on tires. Brake pads. If you hear grinding noises, that's a sign that you might need new brake pads. You could end up spending $200 or $600 on brake pads. Battery replacements. Most car batteries last about 3 to 5 years. Then you can look to spend about $75 or more to get your battery replaced. And then there are those really expensive car repairs such as major engine repairs, transmission issues, head gasket, suspension issues, and more, which could add up to thousands of dollars. Even if you have a brand new car, maintenance costs will always be a part of car ownership. And at some point, something will need to be replaced or repaired. If you are weird, you already know this. The best way to be weird with your money, and less normal, is by creating a sinking fund where you will save money specifically for future car maintenance and repairs. A sinking fund is savings you set aside every month for a specific future expense. In this case, the future expense will be a car repair. All the money that goes into the sinking fund will be used only for future car maintenance and repairs. Weird people know that the easiest way to save is to automate everything. Have some money direct deposited from your paycheck into your sinking fund account, or set up automatic transfers from one account to another each month. And make sure to keep your sinking fund money separate from any other type of savings that you have. This ensures that the money is always there when you need it. If you're just starting to build your car maintenance and repair fund, start by saving $50 per month for future car maintenance and repairs. If $50 sounds like a lot to save, think of it in smaller numbers. $50 per month is $12.50 per paycheck if you get paid every week, or $25 per paycheck if you get paid twice a month. If you set aside $50 per month, you will have $600 saved in 1 year. That's enough to cover several oil changes, a new battery, and even some tire replacements. If you feel like you can't afford $50 per month, put aside $10 or $20 per month. Saving something is better than saving nothing. The key is consistency and keeping this money separate from your everyday expenses and emergency fund. If you have an older car or a car that has a history of problems, consider doubling the amount of money you save. so you're ready for whatever repairs come your way. As mentioned earlier, it's important to keep this fund separated from your emergency fund. One mistake that normal people make is using their emergency fund savings to fund their car repair. Do not do this. When you have a car maintenance or repair, you would take money out of your car maintenance and repair fund and not your emergency fund. Your emergency fund should be for those urgent, unexpected, and unpredictable life emergencies like unexpected medical treatment or a sudden job loss. If you are weird, you know that a car repair does not qualify as an emergency fund expense because car ownership automatically requires you to expect and prepare for future car maintenance and repair expenses. If you are weird, you have a car repair fund and you have an emergency fund. If you are normal, then that means you have not set aside money specifically for car maintenance or repairs. If you want to be normal and stay normal, then keep doing what you're doing. If you want to be weird, then start saving today. Look, those expenses are coming whether you are prepared or not, so don't wait until the check engine light comes on. By planning ahead, you avoid unnecessary stress, avoid taking on debt or too much debt to cover repairs, and avoid bigger problems down the road by having the money to keep your car in good working condition. So don't be normal, be weird, and do your best to prepare for the expenses of car ownership. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, share with a friend who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more personal finance tips. I'll see you next time.